All right, everyone. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. All right, now here is a video that I think we will all find interesting. The video deals with a frauditor who calls himself Direct D, aka Christopher Ruff. Now, I'm going to take a good guess that most of us, if not all of us, are fully aware of who Direct D is. And for those of you that are not aware of who Christopher Ruff is, well, then let me just give you a little comparison. He reminds me a lot of David Miranda, aka Good Guy Audits, and I'm sure we are all fully aware of that maniac who goes out there every day causing disruption with the NYPD. Well, like I said, I put him in the same category as Christopher Ruff because Christopher, who's out in Arizona, in my opinion, has a serious hard-on for the Mesa Police Department. This man goes out there 7 days a week and making every officer in the Mesa Police Department's life miserable. I mean, serious, guys. I've watched plenty of his videos to see that he is a straight-up cop hater, and I mean, he goes out his way to screw with these officers on the job, and I mean, something has to be done about this man. In my opinion, this guy falls under the category of domestic terrorist. The shit that he does, there's no question about it in my mind. He is a domestic terrorist. Now, mind you, he recently, just a day or two ago, he posted a picture of a police officer's home with the picture of the officer with his wife and kids. That shows you how much of a terrorist this man is. And then had the audacity to, his title of that picture was, "This looks like an excellent place to protest with the officer's name in front of your motherfucking house." Mind you, again, I'm gonna say, this is an officer's home, put a picture of his wife and kids. Think about it. This could be any one of us, okay? This shows you that frauditors who consider themselves journalists, independent journalists, this is no ethics. Any responsible person would have, listen, if you got problems with an officer, that's between you and the officer. Now you're dragging his family into the picture. Now you want to post a picture of where he lives at and pretty much an excellent place to protest, pretty much telling other frauditors, look, here's a location that you can go to and screw with the officer. And I've been looking for the address of his home, and I got like 3 addresses, but I'm not sure which one is exactly his. So a little more research, and I'm going to post a picture of his home and do the same thing. Okay, I'm going to give him a taste of his medicine. Okay, I've interacted with him a few years ago. Okay, I've had my own little knocking heads with Christopher. And again, he puts no fear in my heart. He puts no fear in my heart. Now, there are people out there, he's got his little crew or whatever, that kiss his ass. Okay, they look up to this asshole here, and that's exactly what he is to me, an asshole. And let me show you a few videos here that will prove that this man, not only is he an asshole, but in my opinion, again, I'm going to say it, damn it, he falls under the category of a domestic terrorist. Let me show you these videos here to prove it.
There we go. Item 8A is taking action on an ordinance. This is by adding a new section 22 to chapter 1 of the Mesa City Code, interfering with a police officer, prohibiting the obstruction of a police officer from their official duties or refusing to obey a lawful order issued while engaging in the discharge of their official duties. We have 3 requests to speak. We'll hear first from Christopher Ruff. Mr. Ruff, you have 3 minutes.
Howdy, Council. You guys know me as Christopher Ruff, but online I'm known as Direct D. I've put all of your faces on my internet channel. And I've done that because of why we're here today. You guys are trying to create an ordinance to protect police officers while you're about to spend $75,000 on an armored tank. I think that's enough protection for the police officers. You guys can't field any evidence to show that the police need any protection. There's already an ARS in Arizona that protects officers from being interrupted. It's ARS 13-2402, and it's obstructing governmental operations. It requires a physical element or a threat to incite public, excitement or a threat of violence. And what you guys are proposing is extremely overbroad and frankly unconstitutional. It says you will not disobey an unlawful order. Does anybody here even know what an unlawful order is? If a police officer walks up to me and says, you need to back up, that's not a lawful order. If I'm standing out in public, on a public forum, on a sidewalk, I don't have to back up. You guys got to put tape up. But, we see guys misusing tape to violate the First Amendment too. And I say you guys because you're responsible for the police out on the street. I've been wandering around the streets of Mesa for 2 years filming the police officers. You know who's the only person that's been assaulted? Me. You know how many times I've been arrested at the hands of the Mesa Police Department? Countless times. I can't use both of my hands. I've got cases on appeal that you guys found. The Mesa Municipal Court found me guilty on arresting a police officer. I was arrested for all this stuff that you guys are trying to create this ordinance for. And they suspended my license for a traffic violation because I wouldn't obey an officer. Refusing to obey an officer is a Title 28 code. And that's what you guys are trying to replace here is because you're going to lose on appeal. You understand what I'm saying, right? I was convicted of filming the police on a sidewalk, and the DMV called me and told me they're going to suspend my license for that when I wasn't in a vehicle. That's the level of genius that we have going on in the municipal court system. And it's funny that Mayor Giles can't even look me in the eyes as I'm talking. Because I've made videos about you. You know exactly who I am. Westing back here knows exactly who I am, too. You guys love me. I made fools of so many of your cops, it's not even funny. And I'm going to continue to do it because obviously you guys don't understand. You're creating an ordinance to protect police officers from what? From cameras or from lawsuits? What are we protecting the police from? How many times have the police been hurt, assault, abused in the last 2 years? I've got thousands of videos on my YouTube channel. I have 135,000 subscribers because of your police officers. You're not controlling them and you ain't doing nothing to fix the problem. You're only compounding it by creating an ordinance that's no bueno. I hope you guys know what a Monell claim is. You're on notice. Thanks, Chris.
All right, well, there you go. The city realizes that this man is a threat. He is a problem for the Mesa Police Department. So there's the reason for putting that ordinance into play. And what does he do? Oh, he doesn't go there to try to work things out and discuss why he feels that ordinance is not appropriate. No, what came out of his mouth to me, the way I saw it, he went there to threaten every city representative there. Okay, that to me, everything that came out of his mouth was a threat. Okay, if this ordinance goes into play, I'm gonna make everybody's life there miserable. And he put it out there. Everybody knows him because he's already put them on the internet. Okay, this is more proof that these frauditors use social media as a weapon. Okay, and for those of you guys that don't see it that way, you're being naive. You're really being naive. I truly understand that Mesa Police Department may have an officer here and there that needs to be weeded out and kicked off the force. But the way they go about it, that's not the way to find out. That's not the way to weed them out. These guys don't even give the officers an opportunity to show whether they're good or bad. The guy rides around with a scanner, listening to their calls, and then go to their calls while they're interacting with the individuals they have pulled over or they're dealing with, and make their job harder than what it should be. That's the way I see it, okay? You got to watch this guy's videos to really, it'll open your damn eyes. He's another David Miranda. David Miranda, you could tell right off the bat from watching his videos that he hates NYPD. Watch this guy's videos and you can tell he hates Mesa Police Department, okay? The guy has a hard-on for these officers. And to do what he did about putting the picture of that officer's home on the internet, and this is an excellent place to protest, that alone, charges should be put on his ass. Now, I've had a couple of friends tell me that they called the Mesa Police Department's chief to discuss that picture that's on his community tab, okay? And we'll see in the next couple of days if it's still up and if anything comes of it. Because I honestly believe that charges could be brought upon what he just did there, okay? And listen, I'm telling you guys, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. And I think we are all well aware what happened just a day yesterday or whatsoever with the 5 officers out in Memphis, Tennessee, which is going to add more fuel to the fire here, unfortunately. And yeah, this is the beginning of something dramatic, guys, and I'm not trying to put anybody in a panic, but assholes like this are going to use what happened in Memphis with those 5 cops as a reason to stir up shit. But let me continue showing you the asshole that he is towards police officers at the Mesa Police Department. Let's continue with the video.
You guys can record all you want, but you're not coming any closer, okay? And I know you can hear me, so.
Mind your own business.
Back up to my car, man.
I can be close. I can film your car, dude. Shut up. Don't give me unlawful orders. I'm on public property right now. You don't tell me nothing.
No, you're in the middle of my scene is what you are.
Your scene is done. Your dude's in the truck. Yes, it is.
I say when it's done, not you. Back up from my car.
You're being live streamed. Don't do nothing stupid. Yeah.
Well, take your own advice, man.
Yeah, I know the rules, homie. I know what I'm doing. There's no distance. There's no rules.
I'm sure our board.
I'm sure our board, yeah. Filming tyrants like you, exactly. Better check the First Amendment, public property, rules on distance, because there ain't no rules on distance. You want to create a scene? Put some crime scene tape up. You want to create a scene? Put some crime scene tape up.
Yeah, and that's what I said.
Learn how to do your job.
Keep filming, but he wants to call me names.
I wanted you to identify yourself, which is your policy,
I want you to leave.
And you refused.
Yeah, I am refused.
You work for me, dude. You better respect me.
I work for you. I don't work for you.
You do work for. Who pays you?
No, I don't.
Who pays you?
Just hang out for me. You guys be a little hostile.
Being hostile. You're being live
No,
streamed.
you're trying to be.
Yeah, okay.
You're trying to bait us. Don't think we can't recognize it.
All you had to do was identify yourself and not say anything to me. All you had to do was identify and not say anything to me.
No explanation at all whatsoever. None.
Okay.
None.
Okay.
No. When you guys insert
Yeah, be a
yourself
grown-up.
into my business and stand next to my car.
This is our business.
You're
This
not
is
done.
public interest, stupid. This is my business too. That's prior restraint right there. Keep it up. I got 3 different cameras on you. How many can you blind? Look at this dumbass right here. Identify yourself. It's your policy. You're violating your own policy. You're gonna shake your head? Okay, okay. Every police department has the same policy, stupid. Identify to the public. It's usually written down on a card. Because that's what you guys are, stupid, man.
You don't even know me, brother.
Don't call me brother, I ain't your bro. Dude, that's another thing, unprofessionalism. I'm sir to you. That's all you need to call me is sir. You guys are being unprofessional. That triggers being rude. Think about it.
You started that whole engagement there.
Yeah, okay. Barking orders when I'm over here, unlawful orders. I know what I'm doing. All I'm doing is documenting you, stupid, and you want to engage with me. Yeah. Are your feelings getting hurt?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Somebody call the ambulance, please. Oh, I know. I don't. Yeah, you're gonna ask me. I'm gonna politely decline. Go back to work, bud. I'm not in the street.
Because you're interfering.
Yeah, I'm not interfering. That's a physical act. I'm not threatening anybody. I'm not disrupting evidence. Yeah, well, you should just ignore us.
I'm letting you know too.
So, we're good right here. I'm not trespassing. I'm not in the road. You guys can kiss my ass. I'm gonna stay right where the I'm at. You guys want to create a lawsuit? Go ahead. Come on. I'll write it up myself. I promise you. Defendant number 1, defendant number 2, defendant number 3, defendant number 4. If you trespass or write me a ticket, you're gonna be number 1, sucker. I ain't going nowhere. You're free to film. You're free to. I'm free to be free, right? That's what you said. I'm free to be free. I love it when cops say that. You're free to film. I know I'm free to film. Just do it from over there where you can't see or hear anything. Your best bet in the future is when you run into people with cameras is to shut your pie hole and just do your job that you're being paid to do. It's not to be over here telling me what I can and can't do. I'm an American. I'm not detained. This is American land. You can suck my ass. You know how dumb you look over here guarding her little ass?
I didn't want to make you move. Let him stay here. This is good. I mean, this is as good as it gets. I mean, you can get a little closer.
I mean, let's break this down logically. You've got a 90-pound woman that's 4 foot tall standing next to you. What could you possibly justify your position right here? Officer safety? Is this little woman gonna hurt you or your partners? I've been moving around a lot. You're just staying over there. Are you worried about her?
All right, bro. You can't talk to her.
You're stupid, dude. I can. It's called freedom of speech. I can.
She's involved in investigation.
So what?
Let's just move.
Piss off. Smile to 520 people.
I'm smiling.
Yeah. Badge number 9418. What was your name again?
Kaufman.
Coughlin?
Kaufman.
Kaufman. You want a long career or a short one? Because these cameras are career killers. Don't make any mistakes. It's being live streamed straight to the internet. I can speak to whoever the I want, and you're not going to do anything about it.
Where can I find you online?
Direct D. Just look up Direct D on YouTube.
Talking to him in investigation.
You're not talking to them right now, and when they were, I wasn't speaking, so shut up.
Let's just back off, man. Please.
Just quit opening your mouth. I've been quiet since I got here until you guys opened your mouth and said something to me. Who the came over and said something to me? Your sergeant, and then you did.
Yep.
Exactly. So shut the up and remain quiet. And it would have been quiet the whole time had you guys not said anything. But you opened a can of worms when you said something to me.
You can go just a couple steps back that way towards that water. You can record all you want. You understand?
Yeah.
Hey, bud, just take us a couple steps back. You can record all you want.
What's your name and your badge number?
Deputy Messias, 2122, man. Step away by the water thing, bud. It's very simple, man.
Are you doing something you shouldn't be? Why are you worried about me recording you?
We're not worried about you recording.
Then do your
Just
job
take
and ignore
steps
me.
back
It's a
like
deputy
you
safety
have to.
thing, man. I'm here searching a vehicle.
That's not a crime.
So if I'm asking you to do something, yes.
You have to be legally detained for me to have to follow your orders, dude. I'm not detained. I don't have to do anything.
So you're
What's
not
your name and
detained.
your badge number? You're right, I'm not detained.
2215. You're about to be if you don't
I'm not,
step
dude.
back.
I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't broken. You want to create a lawsuit? You're being filmed multiple times and live streamed right
Yeah,
now.
that's fine. We have no problems with you recording us.
You're gonna arrest me for what, dude? What crime? Reason? Why don't you call a supervisor before you make a mistake? Call a supervisor.
That's what he said.
Good. Little too close for comfort isn't a crime. You're gonna learn that right now.
Okay.
Tom 520 traffic.
Yeah, more officer safety shit.
233 was just advising us that they're walking up to his traffic stop and was recording and got a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, that ain't a crime.
I'll put it this way, man. We're conducting a lawful investigation here, okay?
So just do
By
your
you
job and
walking
ignore
up
me.
to us, you're impeding our investigation, okay?
No,
I'm gonna
that's
give you a
no.
lawful direct order.
Impeding
to
is a
back
physical
up,
thing.
okay?
A lawful order.
Back
Call a
up.
supervisor first.
He's
Before
already
you,
on the
you're
way.
gonna you're gonna create a
He's
lawsuit
already-
right now.
Back up.
Qualified immunity's off the table. If you touch me, qualified immunity's off
Back
the table.
up.
Touch me.
All right?
Don't touch
Understand
me.
the words that are coming out of my mouth?
All right, so let me just jump in here real quick for the last time, because if you guys don't notice that these frauditors have learned how to use certain words as a threat, lawsuit, qualified immunity, and so on, okay? And they're gambling that the officer, and a lot of them do it because a lot of them don't want to have, with all the shit that's going on in the news, no officer wants to end up on the news for violating anybody's rights and other BS that I just don't agree with. But it's unfortunate that these officers, they start tippy-toeing around the individual because they don't want to end up on the news for violating somebody's rights. And, damn it, if the officer officer is 100% right on the money doing his job, there is no reasons for these assholes to do what they're doing. And I'm telling you guys, if you watch this shit, all of them, not just this knucklehead here, all of the frauditors that do cop watching, if you watch what they're doing, the way they're going about it, a lot of them are making police officers' life miserable. Why? You got to ask those questions. Why do you do this on a daily? Why do you go harass police officers 7 days a week? Not only to push out videos and make money on YouTube, but we're talking about people that want to live in a society with no police. Trust me on this one, guys. There's a hidden agenda to the shit that these guys do. Now, again, I say, officers, they're human. They're going to make errors here and there, okay? There's no such thing as a perfect human. We all make mistakes. Officers, they're good and bad, just like there are good and bad frauditors. But as far as I see it, all of them are bad. I have not seen, well, I take that back. There is one frauditor that I know out in Ohio, Ironton Auto Audits or whatever. He's a decent guy. He works with police. He does what he does for his community. But if you look at the majority of these frauditors, you got to ask these questions. This concerns all of us. The shit that he does in Arizona, you may feel doesn't concern you. Trust me, it's going to come back and bite us all in the ass, because if he continues to get away with the shit that he's doing, all of these frauditors watch each other's videos. They watch each other's videos. They get, oh, look, this is the technique that he's using. It works. Cops are like backing off on him. Let me try it out here in New York. Let me try it out here in Washington. Let me try it out here. I tell you, so some of you may be thinking, oh, this shit is just happening in Arizona. It doesn't affect us. Don't think that way. Don't think these frauditors are all communicating with each other, okay? These guys are all in cahoots together in one way or another. That's all I got to say. And let me know your thoughts on the video, guys. And like I said, you're going to see a picture of Christopher Ruff's home, and it's going to be an excellent place to protest at, guys, for those of you that might want to go visit and see a frauditor's home firsthand. Let me know your thoughts on the video, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.
Smile for YouTube. First of all, bud, smile. I'm gonna tell you the same exact thing, man. Back up by the bush, you'll be fine to record all you want. I'm fine here. I'm not asking you you're fine or not. I'm telling you, I'm giving you a directive order, okay?
Hey, he's about to arrest me, so just make sure you get all this on film. Bro, I'm on private property. I'm not breaking any laws. You're going to create a lawsuit. I don't have to do nothing. Don't give me unlawful orders. Call a supervisor before you create a lawsuit right now. Stupid. Just do your job, man. Ignore us. That's all you got to do.
So now there's 3 of you guys.
Well, there's more of us on the way. You're being live streamed.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Keep it up.
Just do your job. Do your job.
Okay.
Leave us alone.
That's what I'm trying to do. But instead of doing what we're supposed to,
Just go do it, man.
we're paying attention to you guys now.
That's your problem. ADD isn't my problem.
Deputy Ruiz, 2215.
Attention deficit disorder is your problem, not mine. Conduct your investigation, do your search, and then go and ignore us. That's all you got to do. But no, you got to act stupid as soon as I show up. Threaten to arrest me.
I didn't say I was going to arrest you. I was going to say...
Your buddy did, so he's going to enjoy his complaint in the morning. You're right.
So, no, we just don't want to get shot or stabbed while we're...
Because I'm going to shoot you with the cameras, right?
While we're looking
that sounds intelligent.
Cars.
All I'm doing is documenting. This is a First Amendment protected activity. You better learn the laws. You're so slick, dude, but you really don't understand what you're doing. Like, you would have let him violate my rights. You would have been accomplice to it. I'd name you in the lawsuit. Your qualified immunity's gone. You're in court. Your job's gone. Your pension's gone. See, I got your names and your badge numbers now, too. So I'm going to have how much you make, where you live, all that good shit. When I go home and I look you up, because it's all public information. You work for the public. You work for me. Have some respect when I record you. What a joke, man. You guys don't dictate where I stand. How do you not understand that? Okay. You can create a lawsuit for sure. You could do that. You can arrest me. I'm not going to.
Like I said, I'm not going to feed into this. I'm not going to make things worse.
I'm not feeding into nothing.
You can do whatever you want, say whatever you want.
I am doing whatever I want. You're right.
to just not get close.
Dude, I wasn't gonna get any closer than I was.
Okay, and I didn't know.
And I still haven't gotten any closer.
Okay.
And nothing's happened, right? Nobody's hurt.
Right.
Right. So what the the point of all that? Just to be a bully?
So really, right now I should be doing something else, but
So
instead
then
of
go
doing
do
that,
it.
I'm now having to watch what you guys are doing just to make sure that my officer
Because you
maintains-
don't understand what we're doing, right? I mean, I've got a body cam
So
on.
I understand what you're doing.
So then go
what
do
you're
your job.
telling me that you're doing, at least from this perspective, but you also have to understand that this isn't the only perspective that we encounter. Okay?
So people with cameras walk up and shoot you guys all the time? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah, sometimes.
I've never heard of that.
Okay.
Somebody,
So it's completely like not possible for you to pull out a gun and shoot me right now.
I mean, I don't have a gun on me.
Okay, so never mind.
I got a
I'm
bunch
not-
of cameras. It's totally possible, yeah, but
Okay,
nobody
that's what
does
I'm
that,
saying.
dude. That's some crazy hypothetical, like super reaching stuff
Some
right there.
people are crazy and do that stuff. Then.
When's the last time you heard of a cameraman shooting a cop? I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Okay.